Bleach and Jujutsu Kaisen, two of the most popular anime series of all time. These two anime respectively have hooked in the minds of people with their amazing lore, cool powers, and intricate characters. With JJK having a lot of loose references and callbacks to moments in Bleach that make me believe that these two mangaka are more similar than you think, with maybe even me thinking that one of them is the sole reason the other one exists. Both Bleach and JJK conceal hidden realms beyond mortal sight. In Bleach, you basically get the Soul Society, which serves as a sanctuary for Reapers guiding souls. While in JJK, it kind of hides a realm teeming with curses and malevolent spirits. Something kind of unseen, but yet very close, in a sense. These hidden dimensions add depth to the narratives, creating a world where the supernatural lurks just beneath the surface of reality. A pivotal force in both series, spiritual energy ignites the extraordinary. Bleach harnesses it for spells and empowerment. For example, I'll just give a showing from the manga, when Ichigo unleashes his Bankai to just defeat enemies, while JJK kind of has something similar, with the sorcerers having to basically channel their cursed energy for similar feats. For example, when Yuji manifests his Divergent Fist to destroy curses. And I kind of feel like these displays of power both kind of get to the same purpose, showcasing the immense potential of spiritual energy in both of their worlds, and how it shapes it overall. Within both respective worlds, there's organizations safeguarding the balance, with Bleach's The Soul Society and its guardians, the Gote 13, and JJK having Jujutsu Sorcerers, standing as kind of a bulwark against curses and chaos. These organizations are the first line of defense against any sort of spirits coming to attack their realm. I mean, this is also really worth noting that Gege Akutami, the creator of JJK, has expressed his admiration for Bleach, basically saying that he's been reading it since he was younger, similar to all of us. And reading Bleach made him realize how incredible manga is, highlighting the impact that Bleach has had on his creative journey and the influence it had on JJK, which is maybe the reason why both Bleach and JJK start with a main character facing a powerful enemy in both of their chapter 1s, showcasing the initial struggles and the risks that they take to gain their powers. In Bleach, Ichigo confronts a hollow threatening his family, leading to his encounter with Rukia and the awakening of his Soul Reaper powers. And kind of similar in JJK, Yuji faces a cursed spirit at his school who are threatening his friends' lives. And to risk his life, he swallows a... Hey, yo. He puts his life on the line to save his friends, swallowing a cursed object, and he gains its powers to protect his friends. I mean, listen, even their hierarchies are very similar, with Bleach Soul Reapers are ranked based on their skill and power, with captains leading the division, while in JJK's, cursed spirits are classified in different grades, with the same thing being the case for Jujutsu Sorcerers. Among both of the series' respective hierarchies, we have people like Aizen and Kenjaku, two characters that are very similar but also very different in their own right. They're masters of deception and intrigue. Their actions have shaped the course of their stories entirely, orchestrating events from the shadows. Aizen's betrayal of the Soul Society and manipulation of Ichigo showcases his ambition and evilness, while Kenjaku's schemes to bring about the Shibuya incident demonstrate his desire for power and transcendence. Basically, both of these characters are evil maniacs and they need to be stopped. They're school threats. Aizen's whole betrayal comes from his desire for power stems from his disagreements with the Soul Society, believing that if he's alone, he's fit to rule over both the living and the dead. Similar to Kenjaku, his beliefs are rooted in basically the negatives of humanity and curses, and viewing the current state of the world as flawed, he kind of is seeking to create a utopia by trying to force humans to evolve by merging the boundaries between humans and curses. A recurring theme in both series is the idea of killing enemies to protect others. Yuji, kind of like Ichigo, is faced with the difficult task of killing cursed spirits, many of whom were once humans. This theme highlights the moral complexities of their roles as protectors and warriors, forcing them to confront the harsh realities of their worlds. And as they navigate these challenges, both of them must come to understand the terms with their actions, accepting the burden of taking lives to save others. And if you thought that wasn't enough and Gege already didn't go to Kubo school to learn how to take all of Kubo's ideas, man, these Easter eggs are going to surprise you because there's a lot of them. Between Bleach and JJK, there's similarity in character poses. For example, both Yuji and Ichigo are shown to have similar poses after being hit by continuous attacks, basically showing a nod to Bleach of their resilience and determination in both examples. Another pretty intriguing Easter egg can be found in the volume covers of JJK and Bleach. Sukuna, the king of Sukuna, the king of curses, and Grimmjow, a member of the Espada in Bleach, are depicted in strikingly similar poses on their respective volume covers. This parallel not only highlights Gege taking Kubo's flow, but also hints at deeper connections between their characters and narratives. I mean, bro, to make it even crazier, we see a lot of similarities in the power systems and the driving force that keeps our characters at 100%. Through determination and willingness to protect others, there's characters like Ichigo in Bleach, and this is shown with his battle against Grimmjow, where his resolve to protect his friends pushes him to overcome odds that seem unlikely to beat. JJK basically takes this front and fold, and in Yuji's battle against Hanami, there's a perfect example of this being shown, where Yuji's newfound resolve and determination allows him to overwhelm Hanami, and him understanding that his emotions can't get in the way of the mission. He has to just focus on the mission itself. And Toto gave him a slap for that one. I would have too. I think we all would have slapped Yuji. But more on that, even just the idea of the characters being sealed, I'm pretty sure Gege got inspiration from Aizen being sealed to use it similarly for Gojo. For context, Aizen is sealed away after his defeat, removing him as an immediate threat to the Soul Society, while Gojo, who is a threat to the higher up cursed spirits, and Kenjaku, with Kenjaku pretty much just coming to the realization you literally cannot beat Satoru Gojo. No glazing. And because of this, Kenjaku said and he basically finds a way to defeat Gojo by, let's just say, different means. Sealing Satoru Gojo for over 100 chapters just for Gege to treat Gojo as if he's trash and make it seem like he beat Sukuna, even though he did beat Sukuna, and rah, this manga is gonna get me mad. Gege has even been open about the influence of Bleach on his work, particularly in regard of his approach to character deaths. Gege has admitted already that the reason why he just goes around killing off all these characters is because of Bleach. And Kubo, you're to blame for Gojo dying, specifically by the impact that character deaths had on the story and the development of remaining characters. In Bleach, character deaths serve as catalysts for change, pushing the surviving characters to grow and evolve. And this approach is very clear in JJK, where deaths like Junpei shows an impact on the story and impacted characters like Yuji to deliver one of the most destructive blows to a villain I've ever seen. Blood was mad about that one, but move on. And another similarity is the thread of connection that binds realms, with it kind of adding depth to both of the story's narratives, kind of showing that every action has a consequence, no matter how small it may be. Pause, bro. Also, I mean, Gege has expressed admiration for how Bleach handles its large cast, with each character having their own abilities and contributing their own thing to the story. This influence can kind of be seen in JJK, where we have a diverse cast of characters with their own distinct personalities and powers. For example, we're gonna use the direct anomalies, like Maki, Toji, Inumaki, all of these characters having strengths, yet having some very weird, let's just say weird, weaknesses that make them very different from, you know, the common cast. Maki having the average to no level of cursed energy, same with Toji having little to none, and Inumaki, well, he can't speak. But to break it down like this, both of these mangas have monster hunting, and they involve hunting down very creepy looking creatures. Just that in itself should show the similarities, and the portrayal of soul and spirits and all these concepts kind of come together to show that Gege might have stole Kubo's flow when I think about it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Nah, let me stop playing. But who knows? If it wasn't for Kubo, maybe JJK wouldn't be looking the way it looked now. Maybe it'd look like something completely different.